Later tonight at 8:30 p.m, we have farcical misadventures in an English holiday centre with Carry On Camping. But first, here's the Thamesmen.
George, you okay?
I'm good. I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
And I'm Alex. I'm in San Francisco. You, my dear viewer, have stumbled into the...
Viewer?
Yeah. Viewer.
One viewer.
Our viewer. You stumbled into the cul-de-sac of reaction channels.
And we are in a plane that is spiraling down. We're pulling on the stick desperately to pull up, because we've come to the end of Aussie Week. And are we going to crash into that mountain? Or are we going to save it in the dying seconds?
Well, I think that everyone's read the title, who it is now. So you never know. So thank you, my dear friends, for joining us. Yeah, you've reached us at the end of Aussie Week 4. Yeah, can you believe we've done 4 weeks of Australian music and it's been crazily good, really good.
Every track's been absolutely ridiculous. And thank you, Chris, and all the subscribers who leave comments, and then Chris does read them as well to help us form these weeks. And you know, we try and get as much covered as we can, you know, and so yeah.
And if you want to leave a note for Chris down there, he'll answer you. You know, Chris pulls us together, does all the notes for us. So we're just the idiots at the front. He's the brains at the back, and
he's the brains of the operation.
And also, I know a lot of people, we announced we were going to do our pickle-off in Aussie Week 4, and we've decided, and the pickle-off was we challenged each other to pickle something disgusting and eat it.
Mine's not disgusting. Mine's actually going to be very good, I'll have you know.
Really? Mine's a piece of an animal that shouldn't be eaten. Anyway, we swapped jars, and we've decided that what we're going to do is... we are creating a podcast.
Turn into a podcast, yeah.
And it's going to be over there. We're going to kick our podcast off with that. So that'll be coming out in a couple of weeks. So if you want to subscribe here, boom, now, then you're going to get notification when the pickle off is coming on the other channel as well. But tonight, George, what is our final track that Chris has brought to Australia Week Quattro?
He is very cleverly seemed to have found a track that captures elements of lots of different bands and people. So it is Jimmy Barnes with INXS. How could you? That's like we said, mashed potato with truffle, isn't it?
It's like a duckbill platypus on a kangaroo.
There you go. But not only is
a duckbill roux.
A duck room. The Poe. What do you have?
What was Poe's?
Hippo's a baby hippo.
Hippo. And also, what was the crowd?
The Ravens? Treachery. The murder of crows.
If you've got no idea what you're talking about,
watch the other videos.
Go back and watch the beginning, and you'll come away with an educated knowledge. Do you know what a hippo baby is called?
We worked it out. A Poe.
Yeah, Poe. No, hip.
It's a calf.
I don't know. That was the nice knowledge, which is a bad name for a
Don't bring it up again. Let's not go over old territory.
No.
Anyway, so and we're still trying to work out what a baby giraffe's called, don't we? So that's good. So yeah. Anyway, so this is good. So not only is this Jimmy Barnes and INXS, but it is a cover of an Easy Beat song. Talk about covering all the bases. Clever man.
Very clever. I mean, he's put the whole of he's a baby giraffe is a calf as well.
Oh, you looked it up, did you?
No, just while you're typing there, and it's come up with a very cute baby giraffe. A hippo is also a calf, as we saw.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you know what a lion is?
Cub.
Correct. Do you know what is a baby tiger?
A liger? No, it's not a liger. Liger's a tiger and a lion crossed. It's a cub as well.
Yay!
Have you found like a spreadsheet of baby animal names?
No, but maybe that could be a spin-off of...
or what about a podcast? We could just discuss baby animal names. How about that as a topic?
Yeah.
People will flock to that. They will absolutely flock
like
a
treachery. No. treachery.
A treachery of ravens.
They flock, but sheep do flock as well. What's a baby sheep called?
A lamb. I know that. That's an easy one. It's a
I
lamb.
fucking didn't. I forgot for a second. I was going to say cub.
A cub, a sheep cub.
Oh God!
Look, can we get on with
it? You can see we are fingerprints on a discarded handrail. We just get lost in time.
You see, here I am holding the plane in the dive, and you're just pushing the nose down, and I'm trying to pull it back up. I'm trying to avoid that mountain.
So many sexual innuendos.
It's nothing. It's like it's World War II pilots being shot out of the sky. Innuendos.
It's not. Too much stick work.
Too much stick work.
Pushing the nose down.
It's an aeroplane metaphor. It is. I promise you.
If you're a pilot, you would have to go to HR on day one. Just like, we need to have a word with you.
Hello,
ladies and gentlemen.
Should we get on with the notes?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Shall I read them?
Please.
Okay. The cover of an Easy Beat song, as I said, is best known from the soundtrack of the movie The Lost Boys. Work, I did not know that. However, it came to life earlier than that. A series of festival-style concerts called Australian Made with a great lineup of Oz talent were put together to counter tours from larger international acts. This song was recorded to promote the concert series. It reached number 2 in the charts, was then picked up by the film. Jimmy said, "We spent a day and a half in the studio. Michael and myself didn't sleep the whole time we were there. It was booze and drug-fueled couple of days. This is the encore from one of the concerts. You might notice Chrissy Amphlett of the Divinyls helping with the backing vocals. Look, it's the whole bloody team's come together on this.
It is Australia.
It's Australia. It's Australia weeks in one song.
I know.
Brilliant.
Well, this is going to be good. Well, thank you, Chris, for pulling the whole of Australia. I really don't think you could have got a smorgasbord of Australian music all in one track. So thank you so much.
Brilliant. Let's see if it's any good now, shall we?
Okay. Not that smorgas is an Australian term.
I think that they have smorgasbords out there.
No, but smorga is Swedish.
I know, but doesn't matter. What do you think the Aussies call it then?
Oh, Jesus, that is a really hard one. What would Australians call a smorgasbord?
Just a fucking load of meat, mate.
Heap of meat.
Heap of meat, mate.
Heapo.
Po. Look, I put my headphones back.
These are headies. All right.
Heroes. Right.
Heroes. Okay, Jimmy, INXS, Jimmy Barnes, Good Times Live. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, boom.
We gotta get a few friends out here. Got you of it? Jimmy? Let's go, good times. That's what we had, right? Having a good time. What's that? You're standing, Sean. Everybody sing. Everybody do. Everybody sing. Yeah. Mary, Mary, you're on my mind. The folks are gone and the place is all mine. Oh, Mary, Mary, wanna be with you. Thank you. Good night.
Oh, thank you, Australia.
Thank you, Australia. That was bloody brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what. Obviously, Jimmy Barnes comes out like a mad rhino on heat, but the Michael, he kept up.
Oh, he's got a great unique voice as well. He was a great loss, honestly, Michael Hutchins. You know,
I didn't realise how much of a loss he was till we went back. But he's not. I thought he was a lot softer and he was a lot more, feminine. But no, he really held his own. Now I don't know if Jimmy Barnes took him up a level.
I think there's some other performances by Michael Hutchins which were like I mean, we did like the pop, MTV, official release stuff. Yeah, I think there are some other stuff from INXS which are just mind blowing.
Do an INXS week.
Well, that would be like another Aussie week, really, wouldn't it? But
no, I mean,
so much stuff.
Chris. Great track. The end
of
Australia Week 4. I mean, I was just checking out. I saw, obviously I was looking for the Divinal back singer. What was her name? Chrissy. Yeah, and it was just great to see. I mean, I never knew that Barnes sang with INXS. Just how much more Australian could you get than that?
Yeah, no, exactly. There was just like shrimps all over the Barbies, and it was just craziness there. I think but Jimmy Barnes, his voice is just addictive when he's in that mode, when he's just full chat. It is fantastic.
I think there's 3 male singers who are good as him. Obviously, Jimmy Barnes is there. I think Robert Plant. And I think Gillan from Deep Purple.
Yeah, in that kind of rock hardcore vocal sort of thing. Yeah,
that really hardcore, just gravel, honey and dirt and rock. Those 3. Jimmy Barnes probably the best of the lot.
Robert Plant's got some pretty crazy vocals, though. I think
I know you just saw him, and Gillan. I've seen Gillan many times live.
Gillan. There's a version of New Orleans by Ian Gillan, which is one of my favorite tracks. It's just fantastic.
When you see him play Child in Time.
Yeah,
and true. It's just like the crowd just can't believe it.
Yeah,
maybe we should do that again as well. But Jimmy Barnes, as I said, he's like a rhino on heat when he comes out. It's just like he just grabs that mic, he could stun a badger a mile away.
He definitely did stun a badger on that one. I think, that was brilliant. That was so good. Like, what a great way to wrap up the week. I think we dodged the mountain. The stick pulling worked. We the nose is up.
Too much boarding school there, boy. Absolutely. Thank you so much. If you've just stumbled upon this one track, we've done another 3 weeks of Australia, and we've just finished this week, so go back to number 1 because this week was great again. We've learnt, we've got our ear in on Australia music now, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, loving every second. Been brilliant. Really interesting times. Different but interesting. So.
Love the comments. Everyone is just so nice as well. So we really enjoy these weeks as well. If you'd like to get a one of your curated weeks put forward, email us. The email's down there. Pick an artist, 5 tracks, put it forward. Chris, thank you so much for the notes. If you could do one thing for us, and that will be subscribe. And because we've got our podcast coming up with the Pickle Off, we've got more curated weeks coming up. Great content. So that would really be nice.
And where else are you going to learn about baby animals? So,
Boo.
Hip.
Take care. And
thank you, everyone.
That was absolutely tossing brilliant.
Brilliant. Good times.
Cheers.
See you on the flip side.